All right, guys. Well, I apologize for the way I'm talking. I had dental surgery yesterday. If you haven't watched my last video with the TRX4, I'm not really supposed to be talking a lot, but I had the oral surgery. But this one, I had the top to it the whole time and didn't realize it. If you've seen my first video, when I unboxed, I didn't unbox it on the video, but I just put the batteries in it and a set of batteries and fired it. I put these wheels on it, and it was my first run. At the very end, I was talking about I didn't like how the holes were exposed in the very top. Well, I wanted to get the top piece, but you can't really order it right now from MN. Well, I have the 12 scale MN Jeep, and it uses the same top. The holes all line up and everything. So if you want to know what this thing is supposed to look like with the top on it, this is what the Pro model would look like. There it is. I had it the whole time, didn't realize it. I started looking around in my spare bin box bin, and I didn't have this on the Jeep at the time. I just pulled it off, and there it laid right there, and I couldn't believe it fit. I was like, wow, I had it the whole time. And MN is known for reusing some parts, and so far that's the only thing that I could see on this whole build that they reused was that, and maybe the drive shafts. I think they reused the drive shafts, but that's it. I know these are new axles, and but either way, I think it looks pretty good. I want to get some LEDs in it. It does have the LED holders for all 4 lights. I did try this out last night, and it was really nice and bright with these headlights. Of course, it's got those 4 white LEDs in the front. Of course, your blinkers. But then, of course, it's going to have those 4 up top when I get that set up. And it's already got the little hole spot that cut out for the wires that run. So that's really cool. I want to get that all fixed up. I just got to find the LED that would go with this. You know, I don't if I can't buy this off of MN yet, I doubt they'll sell the LEDs, but they might have the LEDs for this, since this does fit on the Jeep model. But regardless, this thing has impressed me so far. Now this is how it runs on a fully charged battery. If you noticed, I had a lot more power. My first video on this, the battery was really low. It was an older battery. I literally unboxed this thing, threw the tires on it, didn't even, I plugged in the new battery that was in it. It was probably half charged, and then I grabbed one of my old batteries that I had floating around, not even sure how much charge it had on it. Apparently not much, because I did the video and the thing started dying on me about mid run, and I noticed I was losing a lot of power. But this time, this thing has gotten a lot more power with a fresh battery on it, and it's really impressed me the way it's been driving. So I have multiple batteries for it, and oh, of course, the batteries go right in here. I'm using this, I believe it's a 1200 milliamp hour. Yeah, 1200 milliamp hour, 7.4 volt lithium ion. And I put that little pad in there. It kind of keeps it from rattling or making any noise, makes it nice and quiet. But also I added these wheels. They're beadlock. I've had them for several years, and I never use them for anything. I never had a rig that they quite fit on. And where this is like a 12 scale, and they actually are the exact same height as the tires that came on this stock, but the rims are smaller and more scale looking. The stock tires on this were like humongous, with really thin tread tires, and it didn't have a lot of movement in the tire. But all right, guys, I got enough talking. I can't talk much more. I got too much gauze in my mouth right now. And I hope you guys are doing great. If you have any questions for me, let me know how you think that looks. I think that looks a lot better without all the holes in the top. You can't see them now. But of course, I added my own whatever you call this stuff, my own straps, tie downs. But all right, guys, if you like the video, hit that like button. You got any questions for me, hit me up in the comments. And as always, thank you for everything.